שלום לכולם, כאן יאנה. התכנסנו במפגש הזה עם אניטה מהולנד, טטיאנה מישראל, ועוד כ-25 משתתפים מכל העולם בשביל לנשום. אניטה עושה את זה פעם בחודש ללא תשלום. לנשום בשביל עצמנו, לנשום בשביל העולם. במקרה הזה ביקשתי ממנה שתשים לב למה שקורה בארץ, ושנשמח אם ננשום כולנו ביחד בשביל ליצור או להאיר באלף פוטנציאל אחר, פוטנציאל חדש ליחסים שבין הפלסטינאים לישראל, לבין המחלוקת הזאת שמתרחשת כבר יותר מדי שנים. המוזיקה שלי, זאת שאתם שומעים ברקע, זו מוזיקה שחיברתי לפני כמה שנים, ונקראת Honoring Life, לכבד את החיים. ואני חושבת שזאת הבחירה האמיתית של כל אחד מאיתנו שבוחר לחיות כאן בארץ, ובוחר בחיים שלווים יותר, מתוקים יותר, מאושרים יותר. אך כדי שזה יקרה, כל אחד מאיתנו יכול לבחור בזה, והוא אינו תלוי באחר. אנחנו מכבדים כל בחירה של מישהו אחר לבחור בדרך חיים אחרת. אנחנו לא מאלצים ואנחנו לא מנסים לשנות אפילו את מה שקורה או מתרחש כרגע, אלא אנחנו פשוט מאירים באלף את הפוטנציאלים שקיימים כבר, ושתמיד היו קיימים כאן. להאיר גם את האנשים האחרים, אולי במקרה, אולי פתאום משהו בתוכם מתעורר והם ירצו לבחור משהו אחר. אולי אלה שיושבים בצד השני, בחמאס למשל, אחד מהם, מספיק אחד אפילו, שפתאום יגיד לעצמו, אולי זאת לא הדרך, אולי יש משהו אחר. אולי הפלסטינאי שיושב ויוצא לרחוב, הערבי-ישראלי שמלא בכעס ותסכול שהצטבר במשך כל כך הרבה שנים והולך ומתפוצץ על עוברים ושווים, אולי גם בו משהו פתאום מתעורר ויגיד אולי יש משהו אחר. וגם אנחנו בינינו, הישראלים, שכל כך רבים מאיתנו שופטים, ואולי גם נושאים איזה שהם רגשות אשמה ואחריות. גם הם אולי פתאום יתעוררו ויגידו, אולי אפשר קצת לשנות את הדרך שבה אני חושב, מתנהג, שופט. ולכן אנחנו כאן. אבל יותר מהכל, אנחנו כאן בשביל עצמנו. בנשימה הזו, בדרך הזו, אנחנו דואגים קודם כל לרוגע שלנו, למרחב הבטוח שלנו, שנמצא בתוכנו. ולמרות כל המצב בחוץ, אנחנו יוצרים מצב בפנים שהוא של רוגע, של שלווה, ואפילו של שמחה. אז במהלך הסשן הזה, שיהיה באנגלית, אתם תוכלו לנשום ולהרגיש את הנשמה שלכם דרך הנשימה, ולהיות בתוך מקום שהוא יותר רגוע, יותר שקט, שיכול לשנות את מהלך הדברים בחיים שלכם וגם בחיים של הסובבים אתכם. מספיק שבן אדם אחד נושם, בוחר ברוגע, בוחר לחזור לעצמו, להיכנס פנימה, במקום להתבונן החוצה. הוא מייצר אדוות של גלים, גל אחד קטן אפילו, שנוגע. הוא מלטף מישהו אחר. הגל הזה יכול לעבור, ללטף, ויכול להיות שאותו בן אדם ירגיש לרגע משהו וימשיך הלאה. אך הזיכרון שלו זוכר, התודעה שלו זוכרת. משהו בי הרגיש משהו אחר, משהו עדין, משהו אוהב. אני רוצה את זה יותר. אני רוצה להרגיש את זה תמיד. אני רוצה להיות זה שמרגיש את זה. וכך האדוות והגלים האלה מתפזרים. ויש מי שיהנה מהם, ויש מי שימשיך הלאה בדרכו שלו. שאנחנו כולנו מבינים גם. אז אני מזמינה אתכם להצטרף לשעת נשימה, בו אניטה גם מסבירה קצת, מספרת מה היא רואה מהצד של הנשמה שלה, מה היא מרגישה, מה המאורעות האלה, מה נמצא מאחוריהם באמת. איזשהו סוג של בהירות, וגם פשטות, רוגע ושלווה. ואנחנו ניפגש שוב בפעם הבאה. תודה.
A very warm welcome to all of you. Welcome to this special breathing. It is May 13th, 2021, and we have gathered together with a group of people. Around 24-25 people are in this group breathing along through Skype. And today is a special day in many ways. Today is the day that we are having an Ascension Day. Well, that may mean a lot to all of you. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to a lot of people on earth. But we have also heard and noticed that there's quite a lot going on in Israel. A war situation where energies are being released. Now, when we breathe with our soul and breathe with this grand compassion that is here for us and here for all of the world, we can breathe with that compassion around the world. When we breathe around the world, that means that you are breathing big. You truly breathe big when you breathe around the world. But tonight we will also shed some light on the current events in Israel, Palestine, Gaza, and we will also be talking about the release of energies, because the situation in a country or in countries or in an area of the world can be so heated, can be so frustrated that eventually a release is needed. That is never a fun thing to witness, because many parties are involved and many areas are hurt, many people are hurt, and more than that, there is this energy of war that goes beyond the borders of one country into the energy and the consciousness of the earth. You may have noticed that many other countries are involved, trying to hush the situation or say that one party is correct and the other party is wrong. And many people are kind of involved because the energy is circling. The energy of war is circling. Now, of course, we cannot force a country or a culture or a group of people to release energies. But when they put their energy of anger, frustration, that are very much historical energies into their country, into their manifestations, then the situation, as I said, will get a bit heated, frustrated, and release finally is desperately needed. And sometimes, and in this area specifically, we see that war has been part of these countries for more times, many times in history already. We're not here to blame, we're not here to choose sides, we're just here to breathe compassion, much needed compassion, not only for the ones who got truly personally involved, but also the ones that are being affected by the energies. So let's take a deep breath. I am also talking to you even when you are listening or watching this video at a later date. You can still join in, because on many places on this earth, compassion is desperately needed. So please take a deep breath. This is not an energy of involvement. This is not an energy that wants to change. Compassion helps you to truly connect to your soul, to truly connect to your higher consciousness. It is an energy that is being released while you're breathing. You don't need to send it out anywhere. You can release it by breathing, allowing your soul to be here as close as you can allow her to be with you. And breathe. Because a soul or Kuan Yin or any being is only interested in loving, bringing light, bringing compassion. Now it's okay if you start feeling to be a little bit expanded. I am expanding my energies and I'm expanding my breath. And you are very welcome to join, but you're also very welcome to, if that feels appropriate for you, to stay close to yourself and to truly breathe within you. Because, as you may have noticed, this is not only about the world, about Israel, Palestine, about United States, about anyone having any opinion, but it's also about you. It's also about anyone on earth who's interested in connecting to their own soul, connecting to their healing capacities, connecting to their creativeness. So please take that deep breath. Feel your own body. Soul's expansion is always about feeling your own body first, being here with you, allowing yourself to flow into your body with every breath, deeper and deeper, connecting to your soul, connecting to your higher consciousness, feeling that joy, feeling how easy it can be to connect and to love yourself, to be so happy and grand within you. Nothing else matters. And it's not because you don't care. We do care about the people who are hurt or the people that suffer in these earthly realms. But we stand in compassion, for everybody may choose the life that they want for themselves. And compassion empowers that within a person. You may make another choice. You could make another choice. You could stop the war and the fight within yourself. There is this incredible connection that Israel took with them the moment they started their own country. They took the energy of war with them, and they needed to do that because they needed to defend themselves. For the first time in many, many, many lifetimes, they were granted a place to rest, a place to call their own. But still, they are alert. They are still waiting, praying that no one will hurt them. It's like somebody who has had a very interesting youth or a time where they could not be themselves because they were overpowered, like traumatized, and all of a sudden they were brought into a peaceful place, a part of Earth's paradise, to call their own. And with that, everybody thought, well, this is happily ever after. Now we're all happy and we can move on. But the energies of war are still very embedded in this country, very embedded in the people who hold on to these war energies. People who have suffered or have had parents, grandparents who have suffered. They're taking the war energies with them. Now, when a country takes on war energies, that's one thing. It can be a phase where war is there and then there's peace again. But when war energies come from the culture, the people within themselves, because they needed to defend themselves so many times, or run away from the enemy, run away from empowerment, or being attacked, that ingrains an incredible war energy, a warrior energy, in the karmic family lines of the people in that country. Here in the western part of Europe, many people still suffer from World War II. The fear that keeps them frozen is ingrained in their family lines, their karmic lines. But in this case, there are war energies. People who are not capable of truly grounding their energies in the country because they have this urge to run, to fight or to run. The war energies are still there. Now, we are not here to do anything about that. This is for clarity, so we understand, we get it, so we can have compassion. We're not here to alter the history of a people. We are here to just suggest very gently, with the compassion that we have among ourselves, to bring sweet release. It's a potential, a possibility, and we are breathing it into consciousness so it can be picked up by the ones who want to pick it up, the young people probably, the ones who have chosen to make a change, the ones that have integrated, and the ones who are interested in having a soul-led life. Breath at a time, breath at a time. So let's start. Let's start. And when we do a sweet release, of course, we will start with ourselves. So take a deep breath and sink into your body. The energies of this evening will be probably a bit strong, but that's okay. You can all handle it. But what is very important is to stay in your body. And you do that by feeling, every now and then, feel where your body is. Can you still feel your back on your bed or sofa or sitting in a chair? Wherever you are, please sense and feel where your feet are, where your legs are. When you take a deep breath, breathe deeply into your belly. And when you release the breath, you just let it go. You don't have to start blowing the breath, pushing the breath out. You can simply breathe in and relax. So sorry. Take a deep breath and relax. Most beautiful thing about releasing energies is that you know that when you do this with your soul, the only energies that will be released are the energies that are done. It's not giving away energy. It's not throwing out your energy. It is energies that are truly done. You've used them, you have held them, you have worked with them, and now you are releasing them. And it doesn't matter whether they were done, whether they had something to do, whether they are still useful to you. You can simply release them. Breath at a time. And it's most beautiful because you may see in this current situation in Israel that people are used to release with force. And they have to do that because they are kind of holding on to the energy. They have a certain resistance because releasing energies feels like change, feels like letting go of energy. But truly trust and feel that when you release energies, you are releasing, you are setting free. There is a grand joy in setting free energies. And you know that by doing this together, by breathing, we're bringing in a grand potential. A potential for this world to release energies in a more gentle way, in ease and grace. So take a deep breath and relax, because when you relax, your soul can help you to release. And you may even tell your soul, hey soul, you have my permission to release the energies within me that are done. And when we do this, and when we choose to make it a potential on earth, the potential will be there. The potential for anyone who chooses to release will be there, because that is the intent. That is the choice. That is how we bring this into the world. So let's move on into an even deeper state of being. Let yourself truly relax. Don't worry about what you will release. Don't worry about what it looks like, or whether you're doing it wrong or right. Just release, release, release. You don't need to do anything but breathe and allow. Take that deep, deep breath. Breath at a time. Breath at a time. Sinking deeper and deeper into your belly. Relaxing. Relaxing. You don't need to do anything. Only relax. Only be here. Feel where your body is. And release. And how beautiful it is when we also know that when we release, at the same time we breathe in new energy. New energy. Energy coming from your soul's connection, because that's what new energy is. Breathing in that new energy and allowing it to flow through you, to ground it, and know that it will replace the energy you have just released. Breathing it in. So we're breathing in the new, and we're letting go of what is done. And we may all have an idea about the solution. Wouldn't we all love for all of the activities and the war energies to just stop? But mostly that is not how compassion works. Compassion works bringing in a new choice, a new potential. What if we as a group release war energies? What if we as a group invite Ohama to breathe with us and show us that releasing war energies can be easily done? It's not difficult. It is a choice. It is knowing and really trusting one's own divinity. You have a divine soul, a soul that is here to love you, to hold you, to embrace you, to empower you, to enlighten you. If you know that within yourself as the truth of who you are, allow it. Simply allow it to be here. It's not difficult. Your mind makes it difficult, but it is your true state of being. to be a soul, to be a divine human, to be, no words, to be the grandness of yourself, the grandness of yourself. And you know that you can bring your light to the earth, you can bring release to this earth, you can bring compassion to this earth, you can bring love to this earth. But please, don't deny yourself. Don't tell yourself that you are not capable of doing this. Don't make excuses for the divine within yourself, because your excuses, they bring you down. Literally, they bring you down. There is no excuse there. You are grand. You are a grand being. Any excuse, any but, or any no is diminishing yourself, the truth of you. So take a deep breath. Deep within yourself, and step away from all the old spiritual ideas that you should be or not be anything that you truly are. Because you are the grandness. You are your soul. You are the light. And any moment that you say, no, I'm not, I'm something else, I don't know, but I'm something else, anytime you do that, you diminish yourself. You take away from you. Your own unity, the grandness that you are. Now, grandness doesn't mean that you have to act a certain way, or be a certain way, or do something that nobody else is doing. You are you, with everything that your human self brings to the table, and with everything that your soul is. It is about being it. It's not about doing, it's about being. It's about being the absolute truth of you. No excuses. No room for walking away. No room for saying no. No room for excuses. You are you. And that, my dear ones, is what you bring to the table. That is what you bring, your light, your being, your grandness. Don't think about it. If you feel yourself going up to your mind, take a deep breath and sink again into your body, into the core of yourself, into the truth of yourself. Be you. Be the one that you truly are. No excuses, no buts. We're not here to listen to any excuse. No exceptions. Even the ones fighting, the ones seemingly being burdened, the victims, the dramas, the traumatized people, everyone can say, okay, I have been traumatized. I have been a warrior. I have been all that I am. But in essence, I am the grand one that I am. There will be a point in everyone's life or coming lifetimes that you will not be able to deny that anymore, because it's in the core of yourself. You're bringing that with you when you are born, the potential of being all that you are, allowing that, integrating when and if necessary, and being your soul, experiencing that joy, that love, that truth. Everything is here to serve you if you choose to do this for you. But you will have to start by being so brave, by being so absolutely brave that nothing within you denies who you are. You have to stand up for you. And maybe even if you don't understand what we're talking about, even if you have trouble hearing this or listening to this voice or breathing with his energy, that's okay. Just admit that it's okay. Admit that you may have a bit of trouble here or there. But keep on breathing. Keep on releasing those energies that are telling you that you are less than the grandness that you are. Just keep releasing them. They should not be here. And it's not about words out of the mind. It's not about reasoning. It's not about reading lines in a book and believing them. It's not even believing these words. It's sensing and feeling the truth of you. The absolute truth of you. And everything else that denies your grandness can be released. May it be your warrior energies, may it be your victim energies, may it be any other traumatized parts of yourself. You may take as long as you wish to let them go, integrate them, give them to your soul, whatever word you're using, but release them, set them free. Because if you are a country keeping yourself or others under your control of fear and war, there will be a constant request coming to you. Release those old energies. Let them go. They are not yours to hold on to. You keep them imprisoned. You keep them below yourself. You keep them within yourself. Let them go. They are not your prisoners anymore, and they should not. Let them go. Same goes for you as a person. We can talk to a land or a country, we can talk to you. It is the same energy, the same words. Allow a sweet release. Allow yourself to sink into yourself so deeply, into your own core. Allow that love and compassion to be part of you. To allow more and more of you, your being, your soul, to hold you, to guide you, and let yourself sink into the warmth, into the love, into this incredibly grand energies, your soul's energies. And just relax, like sinking into a warm bath. Allow the warmth and the love of your soul, the light of her being, the light of your being to be with you, around you, guide you and hold you. Let compassion be here for you first. Breathe it in and release. Release all that is done. The old war energies. Your prisoners. The ones that you are holding on to. The ones that are telling you every day You are not God. You are a prisoner of your beliefs. And that is not the truth. That is a lie. You are grand. Now breathe with that. Breathe it and feel it. Notice it. Love yourself. Be so close to yourself. Be sweet to you. Relax. Let go of thoughts, the mind, and all the storytellers that tell you that you are less than wonderful. Settle yourself so firmly into this. Settle yourself. It's like throwing out your anchor into your soul, into your own being, and say, "Ooh, this is wonderful. I'm going to stay here. This is so lovely, so warm, so... Oh, no need to walk out of this. No need to walk away and play with my warriors or my victims or any one of the prisoners that I have kept in my dungeons. Allow them to be released. Give the key to your soul. Here you are, soul. Here's the key. You may release them. Take a deep breath. And you can settle yourself in the wellness and the spa of your soul. And stay there. Stay in that warmth. And release. Just like when you have a wonderful massage, or you step into a warm pool, or a bubble bath, or the spa that is pampering you, you can release the tension in your body. You can release all the worries you've been holding on to. You can release when you relax. So breathe and relax. Breathe and relax. Breath at a time. Breath at a time. You're doing so grand. Breath at a time. Breath at a time. Now take your time to sink a little deeper into yourself and just gather your energies. Because when we've been breathing this big, you may also bring back your energies and be so close to you. You can still breathe as big as you choose, but you can bring your expansion back from so wide and so far. You can bring it back to you. It's like gathering your energies, regrouping, feeling you, feeling how you can fill yourself up with this warmth, with this groundness, with this love, and bringing home in yourself that new potential of sweet release. releasing in ease and grace, you can bring it home to you. So it will also be a gift for you. Because we're not only sharing gifts with the world, we also bring home a gift for ourselves, a sweet release. Breath at a time. Now let yourself lay in the grand energies of yourself, knowing that you have done so well, and it's time to breathe in the energies of soul, the love that is present here for you, just for you. And there may be 1 or 2 extra gifts for you if you allow that. Breathing in those gifts that soul, your soul, is bringing for you. Could have been in a word, but it could also be in the flow that you have with your own soul. Bringing home. Bringing home. Feeling how wonderful it is to be you, to breathe with yourself, to feel yourself, to know that you are here on earth. Wow. Bringing soul in, breath at a time. Many gifts for you, allowing you to be here, to feel yourself, to be with you. So beautiful, so warm, soothing energies. Soothing energies. Just allowing, just allowing yourself to sink, to flow, allowing yourself to be you. Allowing yourself to flow, to gently being rocked by your soul, lovingly, breath at a time. And all of us present on our side of the veil and on the other side of the veil would love to bring a blessing, a sweet blessing. To all of you listening, to all of you watching, to all of you breathing along, and extend that blessing to the rest of this world. And indeed, all is well in all of creation. That's compassion. That's trusting. Tonight, we have brought a grand potential to ourselves and to the world, a grand potential of releasing in ease and grace. From absolute depth of my soul, my heart, and my love, I thank you for having joined in, for breathing along, for sharing your love, your light, and your consciousness to this breathing. It is of a much grander value and wonderfulness than please allow yourself to feel how grand it is. Well, for now, I will end this breathing, and I hope to breathe with you in person on Skype next time. And until then, I wish you all the best. And big love, big hugs for you.